as of Monday, we will no longer be using Lotus Notes. Our school will migrate over to Microsoft Office Outlook for our email. So it's very simple, just like you would normally do Lotus Notes. There will be an app on our desktop, but you don't want to use that. You want to launch the web version, which is very simple. You go to your portal, you click email, and it will open Outlook. The first thing you're going to be asked to do is to change the time zone. You must do this first before you do anything else. So go ahead and change the time zone to Eastern time. From there, there's 3 different key things that you need to do before you do anything else. The first one is we need to update our account settings and change some things. You're going to need to create a signature, and then I'm going to show you how quickly to just send an email. So when it finally opens after you have changed your time zone, there are just several different things. You'll see that you have your folders and stuff over here. Our groups will be updated so we can send groups. Your folders, you'll have all your folders from Lotus Notes. They'll be transferred over. You don't have anything you need to do. And we also, on top of that, we have a lot more storage space now. You'll also, anything from your inbox will also come over. So I'm just trying to minimize mine. So the first thing, like I said, we want to do is we need to go to our account settings. So you're going to go up here to the gear at the top right. You have chat, which we can talk about later, your calendar and to-do list, settings, help, what's new, notifications, and then this is just your information. So you want to go to the gear, which is your settings. Now, you can easily change everything here, but I would wait. Scroll all the way down, come down here to view all Outlook settings. So under general language and time, it's going to obviously give you everything, and it should, again, this should be updated with your Eastern time zone. Your appearance, you can obviously change your theme. You can make it crayons. You can do whatever you'd like. You can also go dark mode. Your notifications. You can notify me when a new message arrives. Play a sound. Notify me when I receive a reminder. Play a sound. Categories. Unfortunately, one of the differences between Lotus Notes and Outlook is you will no longer be able to highlight a specific person who emails you. So for instance, if Ms. Robinson emailed and I had her highlighted in pink in Lotus Notes, that is no longer a capability in Outlook. So we want to go under mail. The first thing you want to do is focus inbox. You want to make sure that you have don't sort my messages. What ends up happening is for the focused inbox, Microsoft decides what's important. It will put everything in your focused inbox, and then anything else it deems unimportant will go somewhere else. I really don't like that Microsoft chooses that for me. So you don't want them to sort any of your messages. And then you can choose your message height, how it's organized, especially when it comes to conversations. You can do newest messages on top, newest on the bottom, deleted items, whatever, show sender. And then we have reading panes where you can do a preview on the bottom. You can do it on the side. You cannot do a reading pane. What do you want to happen when you move or delete your items? What do you want us to do when you sign in? Like, let me select which messages or open the first message in the list. I like to select. And then message list format, preview, inlines, date headers. Check all this, do it however you want. So our first 2 things that we want to do is we want to set up an email signature. Now, unlike Lotus Notes, we cannot really have pictures or like even the Birkmar emblem in here. It just doesn't really allow for that. So what you want to do is you want to put your name, probably Birkmar Middle School, a contact of some sort, whatever. You can, if you click on the ellipses, you can actually change stuff like there's strike through and there's paragraph and all of that. but really you're going to want to focus right here. There's font, size, bold italics, color, highlight. You want to just kind of try and keep it simple. You can either choose to automatically include my signature on everything I compose and automatically include my signature on messages I forward or reply to. I just go ahead and click both of these. So go ahead, take a few minutes, and you're going to want to pause this and go ahead and make your signature, please. So after doing your signature, you're going to scroll down just a little bit. We are still on mail, compose, and reply because we've already done our layout. So you've created a signature. You've identified how you want your signature to be used. And then we're going to go down here to choose whether to display from and BCC lines, blind copy lines. So I don't do either one of these, but the one thing we do need to do is right here, reply all. It is standard format that reply all is clicked. You want to make sure you change this to reply. We do not want to reply all. You don't want everyone getting all of your information. So this is imperative that you make sure that you just simply click reply and go down here and save. So once you have your signature, you've made sure you've hit reply instead of reply all. You can go to attachments. We don't really have any rules yet. Junk, you can customize your taskbar on your emails and decide how you want things to look. And so we're going to get out of here. And then there's your calendar and stuff, which we can talk about more later. So we're going to exit from here. Please make sure you have saved. And over here, you'll notice that there's an easy way to do a new message. You can simply click new message. So if I'm sending an email to say Ms. Sneed, because our directory has already been uploaded and our groups are already here, I can just simply type her name in. If I need to copy anyone, and then I can add a subject. Down here is where I will actually have my email. And then I can send. Now, if I need to add an attachment, I can either attach here. One thing it will do is it's going to suggest an attachment. It's best to always just browse this computer. On top of that, I can also attach here. So there's two different places in which I can attach. And then if I just want to send, I can send here and I can send here. What you will notice is at the bottom down here, I already have my email. If I get distracted and say I come over here and I want to check an email, right, or delete it, all of a sudden this is still down here. A lot of times these emails are going to go into my draft. So if you suddenly lose an email and you're not sure where it went, always check your drafts. They're more than likely there. And that's just sending an email. That's the easiest way to do it, is just new message, compose, send. You should have your signature. And then always look at these ellipses. There's different things you can do in your ellipses. So if you need anything else, if you need any other help, please check with just check with the tech team if you have other questions or you want further training. So at this point, we have personalized your screen experience. You should have created a signature. We should have ended, you should have changed reply all to just reply. And if you need to, here is a video to watch. Everybody has access through Google. And then if you need anything from your BMS tech team, we are available to help. Thanks.